Yeah, very excited. I'm also taking a peek down over in the loser side of things just to see how everyone's doing. Because, you know, there's some players we've been watching earlier and we've been seeing like how they're going to do. But we don't have any time for that because we're jumping right into this set. Turbo versus Swagu. We got Thanatos coming out again. A character we've seen a couple times earlier before, but not too much. So facing off against Sophia, this is going to be like sword user versus sword user effectively. Like a lot of like large pokes coming out from both characters.
Yeah, and you kind of get both flavors of the sword spectrum here, right? You have Sophia, who's got like a, you know, mid-length sword, just a typical regular type of sword. Yo. And then you have the giant scythe of Thanatos, which has insane range, easily can keep somebody like Sophia out even, but it's just a little bit slower to the draw.
Yeah, speaking of slower to the draw, bro, that slow recovery Turbo did to get back on stage, he had to do up B 3 times before finally getting hit, catching the tech to get back on stage. That's such a disaster for the likes of Thanatos in this specific matchup. You go off stage, your up B is so active, it's the easiest thing in the world to get a counter on.
Yeah, exactly. Sophia's counter, one of the other few moves that can go toe-to-toe with Thanatos' up B. And we saw right there, it's not even perfect, right? Because you can actually whiff the activation like he did right there. Swagu, yet again, not able to connect it in a big spot. Oh, and then back throw up B. Solves all your problems sometimes.
Dude, that colorful sticker is good. But that's okay. Turbo coming back and connects the slice and dicing and be able to turn this into a 2-stock match. Immediately just retaliating.
Yeah, this has been so back and forth. And I feel like that's going to be the theme of a lot of these top 8 qualifiers, right? Just players adapting, messing each other up one at a time. And hold on, now it's PK Turbo's turn in the driver's seat.
So Swagu trying to go for the counter upon landing on top of that, hoping that Turbo was getting a little bit overzealous with those swings. When you play against anyone with a counter, you know you got to play patient, you got to play reactive. Because if they commit to it and you don't push a button, which is the hardest thing to do in the world sometimes, but if you don't push a button, you let that counter rock, you can get the biggest, juiciest punish afterwards. So it's very good on him to be able to wait. But now we got a super neutral special on deck here from Swagu on his last stock.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need it too, because we saw the up tilt from Thanatos. That is such a strong move. Wipes the stock off nice and early. Turbo in a great spot here, especially just due to the nature of Thanatos, right? That keep away style. You do not have to interact if you're playing Thanatos.
Yo, the taunt? What was he doing? Oh no, here we go again. Trying to land down with the counter. Seeing this kind of, I don't know if this is a habit or if Swagu is just like, you might as well keep going for it, but it's yet to work out in his favor upon trying to go for that landing with it.
Oh, hold up, back throw up B. A little bit of that Swagu sauce.
Yeah, goes off stage, forward air, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, brings us down to a 1-stock apiece match.
Okay, back throw into up tilt. Yeah, that's going to combo at low percents, but nothing off the up tilt. Parry going to break Turbo out of the pressure. And some big damage coming. Okay, there we go. Dash attack to punish the landing, and we are potentially 1 lead trap away from Turbo taking game 1 here.
This is going to be disastrous. Gets the up tilt off of the back throw. Continues. Turbo's going to struggle like down to the landing. Manages to do so. 50 to 79. Look how large that swing is of that up tilt. Trying constantly to catch Swagu on that platform. Has advantage again. It's up to Swagu to get back on stage. Opts to go off of B. Instead, look at him trying hungry for that grab.
Oh, the parry on the dash attack. Okay. Oh, no. He got the back throw, but just couldn't link the super out of it. I don't think it would have killed at 62. Sophia doesn't have one of the strongest supers, but it is pretty damn strong. So I'm not sure how lucky Turbo is to be alive right now.
It would have done a significant amount of damage, plus put Turbo in a terrible spot. So the fact that he was able to escape out of that, he better be counting his blessings. Going off stage, I like the recovery, opting to just like hug the wall to avoid that counter from Swagu. You saw Swagu try to go for the turnaround. Off stage action, air dodge, catches the air dodge, gets the spike with the down air. That's going to be Swagu taking, that's just game number 1, Max.
Oh, dude, what a banger of a set we have on our hands, dude. There's no way this doesn't go to 3, right? Because I feel like Turbo is in control the whole time. Swagu started making that comeback at the end of it. Polished it off with the tipper down air. Again, not all that easy to land. Sophia's got some great range on her, but that move does require a tipper to actually spike you. So, yeah, the precision, man. Thanatos, not an easy character to edge guard unless you have tools like counter, but to hit the raw down air on this man, I'm giving it up to Swagu. That was fire.
You just throw that out, get that spike. It's a sweet spot too to get the spike, because sometimes it can be the sour spot where it just kind of nicks them horizontally, which for certain characters can be really good. But if you get the spike, that's even way better. That's kind of what you want to be going for most of the time.
All right.
Sticking with the characters, bro. I like this like counteract of these skins, bro. You got like the heaven on the right and the hell on the left, you know? Like, so it's like light versus darkness kind of action going on.
Yeah, right. A paladin versus a god of death.
Yeah. Hades
Super
versus
cool,
Zeus.
yeah.
Like it's such a cool little thing. But here we go, coming into game number 1, opting to get rid of those platforms completely. I get why you'd go for this stage, why you go for Central Arena as Turbo, because this is a good stage to be able to get rid of those platforms and disallow swagu from being able to land, because that's kind of where Turbo was playing significantly better in the previous game, is whenever swagu was above him. Look at this.
Yeah, Thanatos, some of the best juggle game in all of Flash Party. So, Sophia, you know, typical swordy struggle, landing is not always that easy, right? You do have down air, but it's got a decent amount of lag afterward. Gets outranged by everything Thanatos has. And you're just really seeing the pain applied to swagu right here. Turbo activated after that first match. He's not happy.
There we go. That back throw again with that colorful sticker going to give you that access to easy combos right afterwards. What was that air dodge into the tech onto the stage? He is alive. If you're playing the likes of Thanatos, you got to know how to be able to recover like that and how to go for those techs, because they are imperative to your survival.
Oh, wow. You see the long reach on that up B, too. Sophia getting popped from it on the stage. But either way, quick response. Just going to take the stock right back. Now we've got a very even fight. This is kind of just a theme between these two.
Yeah, they just back and forth, this tug of war that's going on currently. You feel like this would be like a different game altogether, but they're just continuing this onslaught. Here we go, Turbo trying to get that grab. Unfortunately, gets grabbed himself, gets meter in the process. This could be devastating. There it is!
Oh, into the super! Is that enough? No, I was going to say, yeah. Sophia, again, not one of the strongest supers out there.
But look at Turbo. Offstage gets nicked by the bit, not the star bit, dog.
Facts. Even in this game.
Bro, I saw the Wiimote, bro, pointing at the screen. You sure?
Yep.
Okay, 90 damage.
Yeah, swagu on the verge of closing this one out here if he's able to take the stock. But, of course, doesn't look like Turbo's going to make that easy for him. Thanatos with a ton of kill power as well. Oh, but hold on, that back throw, huge opening. Of course, the sticker allowing you to turn back throw into a combo opener. So good for Sophia. She does get a lot of grabs just by nature of having a sword, right? You're inclined to shield against her.
And you know what? Turbo's still not giving up without a fight, man. Bringing this to a final stock yet again. Off stage, 69 damage. Gonna get a nice recovery in the process. Rolls behind that neutral special. Couldn't get too much out of it. And now we're seeing kind of struggle to get towards center stage.
Proper DI on the throw as well from swagu. Didn't get opened up by the hit grab afterward. That could have been some really good damage for Turbo. But instead, oh, he's off stage. Oh, barely gets back with that up B.
So shocking, but he's still alive and gets the side special on top of that, trying to continue this onslaught, sitting at 64 damage. This could be devastating for PK Turbo if he manages to find one more hit off stage.
Oh, breaks the zone with the backer though, and another back throw to up B. swagu closing it out. We have seen that just be so reliable for all the Sophia players. MJ, Tokyo, and now swagu as well. Getting some great mileage out of that. I would say that is an absolute must-have on your Sophia loadout. You really do need the throw change sticker. It's just a flat-out improvement.
Like,